I didn't really have a lot of time to dwell on the operation because it was so quick. I was frightened enough as it was. But if it's possible for me to get over this, I will. And I'm adamant about that. Brian said to me, he said, you'd fight to live forever, wouldn't you? I said, yeah, I would. I would.
Bowel cancer is one of the commonest cancers we see in Wales. Every year there are 2,000 new cases and over 900 people die. This is ridiculous because caught at an early stage, we could cure just about everybody. The problem is that people are often diagnosed late. One of the things that happens when people are diagnosed late is that they can present not just with the cancer in the bowel, but having spread to the peritoneum, which is the lining of the tummy. This is often deemed incurable. But there is a treatment that is suitable for some patients known as CRS and HIPEC.
So HIPEC is an abbreviation for hypothermic intraperitoneal chemotherapy. And basically what that means is a hot chemotherapy wash. So once we've removed all the disease in the abdomen that we want to, we then pump a chemotherapy treatment agent around the abdomen for an hour to mop up and kill any residual cancer cells within the abdomen at that time. So it's an additional treatment that we perform on top of the operation. So before 2 years ago, the patients in Wales didn't have access to expertise, decision-making, and actually the treatment of cytoreductive surgery within Wales. Unfortunately, it was often very difficult to send them to other places in the United Kingdom for treatment, and these patients would be managed palliatively, just with chemotherapy. Now, not everyone is suitable for this treatment for a variety of reasons, but for a select few, we can greatly improve their life expectancy and even potentially cure some patients.
My name is Diane Morgan, I'm 74, and I was the first person to have the operation under the All Wales scheme. I had bowel cancer and I had bowel resection in October 2019. Beginning of 2022, one of my scans showed up peritoneum disease. With peritoneum disease, chemotherapy on its own isn't very effective. So that's why I went for the surgery.
There are a limited number of centres in the UK that have been able to provide this treatment. We have not had a centre in Wales. Moondance Cancer Initiative have now funded the training and establishment of a centre in Wales, which now links with these other UK centres, so we are able to provide this treatment for patients from Wales who were unable to get it before.
So the service for patients in Wales is hugely significant. It allows them to be treated much more closer to home, to avoid travelling long distances to hospitals that they don't know. There's also the uncertainty of securing funding to send them over to UK-based centres, as this certainly isn't guaranteed, and often funding requests aren't successful, leaving patients without having an option for treatment with surgery.
1 in 2 people get cancer in some time in their life now. If you can fund it in England all these years, why not Wales? I think everybody should have the chance of it, because it can give people a new lease of life. A lot of people in Wales would benefit from it. An awful lot of people in Wales benefit from it.
So we've had many patients come through our services now, and it's been fantastic to see some of the positive effects that we've had. And we've seen a lot of them go back to do their jobs, to look after their own kids, to look after grandchildren, to go on holidays and generally enjoy life. So we've seen many success stories already.
The nurses, the doctors, everybody, they were there every second. The whole team that's done everything that they could for me. My life is good. I've got a hell of a lot to be thankful for. Awful lot to be thankful for. Because it means the world to me. I never thought I'd see 3 great-grandchildren, but I have. And I want to see them grow now. So I've got to keep going.
So unfortunately, if this service doesn't continue, then we'd probably go back to where things were before, where patients would only be managed palliatively. They wouldn't be given the option of potentially curative surgery, or they would have to apply for the funding, and that's something that's not certain, or potentially they have to fund their own surgery, which is also very, very difficult and very challenging and not an option for most people.
Moondance Cancer Initiative exists solely to improve cancer outcomes in Wales, which is exactly why we've chosen to fund the All Wales Colorectal Cancer Peritoneal Metastasis service. What we've been able to do already is to show that with the establishment of this programme, we can deliver high quality, effective clinical care for these patients at a cost that is affordable for the NHS in Wales. And what we hope and what we expect is that this service will be picked up and funded for the long term for those people that need it.